Yo, 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 what up? What's good, world? This your boy, J City 513. You know what it is, man. Follow me on IG and Twitter. You can also find this podcast on YouTube at Thinking It's the Problem. Why? Because thinking is the problem. It's another Friday, so you know what that is. Trying to drop another episode of Thinking It's the Problem. And today's episode, thou shalt art be called Parents versus Teachers. Parents versus Teachers. Let's go. And welcome back. Thank you for listening to that commercial. So, well, you ain't had no choice because when you're the boss, I make the decisions. Gotta pay the light bills, the phone bills, the cable bills. Yo, so I'm sitting here today. It's a very special day. My first very own guest on Thinking It's the Problem. So we gonna see how this goes. Yo, I am sitting with a teacher. She teaches K through third grade. Bad little kids, y'all children, the ones that y'all send to the school with the snotty nose. This is the lady that wipes their snotty nose when y'all don't do it at home. None other than Miss Thomas. Thank you for having. We got to clap. Yay! Yo! Introduce yourself, Miss Thomas. Well, I kind of did. I kind of introduced you. Okay.
Yeah,
mic check. Your mic on?
I don't know. Is it on?
It's on. Okay. Can you hear? Mic check.
Sure. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Good.
They can hear you too. Good. What's going on? How is it teaching? What made you want to teach? And why do you want to teach these bad little kids who don't got no common sense, that cuss you out and try to stick up the middle finger? Why do you want to teach those kids?
Initially I started with working with children when I was younger, volunteering at summer camps when I was about 16, so I developed a love for working with children, so I decided that was something that I wanted to pursue when I got older. So I went to college for early childhood education, and I have an associate's degree, and 6 years later, here I am working in a school system, Cincinnati Public Schools.
Unfortunately. Sorry. No shade. Shout out to CPS. I'm a product of CPS myself.
So am I.
Oh, you CPS?
Yes.
Winwood, JC. Is that
I
CPS?
graduated from Schroeder High School.
Whoop whoop. Shout out to Schroeder. Shout out to the Dub, the Wilbur. We beat them. I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. Yo, so I know, the topic is today, parents versus teachers. So I know it's a battle. Teachers, the parents probably get on y'all nerves. And I know as a parent myself, the teachers be getting on my nerves sometimes. So we going to talk about it. I got a question for the teacher, Miss Thomas. First question. Why, at the beginning of the year, y'all asked for that crazy school list that asked for a BMW, a cell phone, USB stick, a chalkboard, pencil, paper, book bags, CD players? Why do y'all ask for that crazy list at the beginning of the year? What do y'all do with all that stuff?
First and foremost, we do not ask for crazy things. We just
It's
ask
very
for
crazy. It's crazy
your
stuff.
Child is going to need to be successful.
Does my child need 24 boxes of Kleenex? My child personally.
No, your child doesn't. However, you have to think about this day and age and how some parents can't afford to send anything. Not saying that it's the other child's parents' responsibility.
Because it is not.
It's not. However, if we don't ask for that stuff from you, we don't have a budget to buy it. So guess who pays for it out of their own pocket to help support your child's education?
I'm guessing this. Okay,
the
I guess
teachers
we
take
supposed to
their
feel
own
sorry.
money.
Y'all are rich.
Have you seen teacher salary?
No, I have not.
Oh, well, we don't make nearly
But
what
you
we're
should
worth.
pick a better career choice.
Well,
It is not fair.
Bad kids?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Okay, somebody.
So, if we don't ask for these things to help further your child's education, we're left to buy it ourselves.
Dry erase markers. Markers.
How we gonna write on the board?
Is that it's your board? You supposed to be the teacher.
Yeah, but
you don't go to the car dealership
to pay for stuff for 25 kids. We're supposed to supply everything for their education. 25 kids for 8 months.
That's like a club.
8 months.
But look, that's like a club owner asking a person coming to the club for the DJ equipment. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I go to the club, you should have the music. I shouldn't have to bring in music for the club. That's what that's like, right?
No.
In a sense.
No.
It's not the same thing.
It's one thing if there's 6 kids in the class.
Okay.
There's another when there's 25.
So maybe that's the problem, that it's too many. Well, it's probably not the teacher's fault. It's the
not.
school system fault that's putting 30 50 kids in one class,
Absolutely.
and so y'all ask
and
for a
for the
whole
most
bunch.
part, we try to ask for that stuff at the beginning of the year.
Right,
And then whatever we run low on, even after Christmas break or third or fourth quarter, we still replace that stuff with our own money because we don't ask y'all for nothing else.
Cause you ain't getting it, cause I ain't got no money. You know what? The first time I look at that Christmas list, not that Christmas, it basically should be a Christmas list. When I see that school supply list, the first thing that we do, back to school drives, cause 9 times out of 10 we ain't buying none of that. We're running to Walmart and all of that, cause it's so much. Yeah, we get free stuff. So maybe us parents shouldn't complain because it's a lot of free drives out there. We do one every year around that time, and I hate to say it, stop buying Jordans, go buy the school supplies.
Absolutely.
That's how y'all feel about
Absolutely.
that. Gotcha. Next question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Question number 2. How come? Well, this is probably not you personally, but what do you say to that parent that feels like the teacher doesn't like their child personally? So if it's their child, they may be getting bad grades, they may be always getting in trouble for every little thing or whatever, and the child, according to the child anyway, he ain't talking, the teacher's picking on him. What do you say to that parent who thinks that the teacher is picking on that child? What do you say to that parent?
I say to that parent, can you go observe the classroom?
Okay.
Because schools should not be able to turn away parents from coming to visit their child at any time and sitting in the classroom.
Right.
So if you really feel that your child is telling you the truth and the teacher is really picking on them, go pay a visit, pop-up visit, so the teacher doesn't even know you're coming.
Right. So
check in with the office, get a visitor's badge, and go see for yourself.
Right, because that is the thing. Some schools you have to go to the board to get a visitor pass to be on the property. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying, because all the crazy stuff that's going on.
Absolutely.
You can't just pop up to the school, hey, here I am, I'm John John's mom. First of all, we don't know John, so you need a visitor's badge.
Right.
Okay, next question. Do you got any questions for the parents real quick before I'm barring you for the questions? Do you got a questions that the teachers, y'all want to ask the parents? Okay,
absolutely.
The parents, we're in the hot seat. Okay, we're going to be in the hot seat. I'm sitting down.
Why is it that...
Uh-oh. Watch out now.
When your child, you know your child's not good. You know they're not. Why is it that when we call you more than once or twice a week, y'all screen our calls so that you don't even answer anymore because you know it's the school?
Ooh.
Or you give us numbers that don't work so we can't contact you.
Ooh.
And some parents, when they answer, they say, oh, they're your problem from 9 to 3. You figure it out.
Ooh,
why don't y'all care enough to figure out why your child's teacher is calling every day?
Well, I don't have those problems personally, but I'm gonna answer for a wide scope for the other parents, the type of listeners that we got. Some parents look at the teacher calling, they don't want nothing, I'm not about to deal with it. Or they feel like sometimes when you have hyperactive children, a lot of the teachers, they be like, well, he can't sit down, he can't do this, he can't do that. But our child is not as bad. They may just be a little hyperactive, and we look at it like they're in school. What do you want me to do? I'm not about to leave work. I can't afford to leave work to come get the child. You figure it out. I got to figure it out 16 hours of the day. You figure it out for the 8. That's how we feel about that.
And that sounds all well and good. However, our job is to educate, not to discipline. It's not like we can get a belt and whoop little Johnny like you would at home.
Yeah, don't touch the child because we're going to be fighting.
You're going to whoop little Johnny at home. I have to use words with little Johnny.
Yes.
And you have to take into consideration, I have 25 other bodies in the room that I'm trying to teach. So if little Johnny is running around and tossing pencils and smacking people in the back of the head, yelling, I'm not going to do this.
I visit schools. I've seen that type of behavior. What
are we supposed to do?
What are we supposed
to do? As teachers, we can't discipline other than give them writing assignments or make them miss recess. And if they're really unruly, they don't care about missing recess. The first thing they say is, I don't care. Or you like, I'm going to call your mom. Call my mom. She ain't got no minutes.
Right. So you think a lot of that problems really be at home and how the parents be nonchalant about the problems that they child do at school to make it harder for y'all in the long run.
Absolutely. They don't address our concerns at all.
They look at just like it's your job to take care of it,
Why did
It's
you
on
become
you.
a teacher if
Well, if
you
you ain't wanna deal with
can't
that.
deal with my child? Because yes,
Mm.
we have to have classroom management and have
Okay.
to know how to control the classroom. But when you have 5 out of 20 kids doing the absolute most,
Mm.
what do you do when you're trying to teach the other 20 who want to learn,
Right.
but you got 5 who is just
Right. And
a
then come when they
chaotic
get in
mess.
high school and graduation, and little John, he walk across the stage, but he get downstairs where they hand out the diplomas, and he don't get a diploma. First of all, we didn't know John went to the school. We thought he was visiting. John ain't learned nothing all year long. And those parents would be crying because it happened at my high school. I'll never forget. Parents was down there going off, ready to fight. First of all, who is this child? We signed him up for school because he hasn't been here for 4 years. Okay? Okay. Any other question you got for the parents before we get out of here? What's one thing you want to ask the parent? I'll tell you one thing I want to ask the teacher.
What's that?
One question.
What's that?
How come that when it comes to grades, how come some teachers, maybe this is more specific to a certain teacher, but my child I have all C's in all categories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all really grading this work, or are y'all just letting kids pass just because they be quiet? I don't know if my child really knows nothing or not.
It honestly depends on the grade level.
Right. So how do I know K through third? Right.
For kindergarten,
Right.
it's most of it is really based off of participation because
Okay.
a lot of the worksheets we do together. So if they're paying attention, they're
Right.
going to get the right answers.
Right.
So it's not like
right.
based off of independent performance.
Okay. Right.
So that's why a lot of kindergartners, it may look like, oh, they're doing great, they're passing, but then you may ask your child a question and they're like, I don't know.
Yeah, because yes, I ask kids questions. I'll be like, "What do you do at school?" I don't know.
So,
But
yeah,
he's passing.
At that age,
And it
it's
doesn't
more
seem
of
like
if
it's
you're
like,
paying
boy, what are you
attention
going to school for?
Yeah, it's more of if you're paying attention and you're copying down the right answers or you're participating in the lesson, you get a good grade.
Okay.
Now, once you
Okay.
get up in first, second, third,
Okay, more
then
performance
it's more.
based.
Yes, it's more of
Okay,
I
okay,
teach the lesson.
okay.
Here's the test. Show me what you know. It's all independently based on what your child did on that paper.
Okay, last question. Do you think, this is a deep one, do you think CPS is failing the school, failing the kids, or do you think all of that starts at home? Because, CPS public schools sometimes get a bad rep. You go to different schools out in the suburbs, oh, their academics is great. But, I know real smart people that went to CPS schools, and they're great. They're, very smart, very intelligent, great jobs, all of that. So do you think it's more so what the parents do at home, or do you think the teachers got to change some things at school?
I honestly think it's a mixture of both.
Teachers, yeah. See, teacher, y'all ain't off the hook yet. Yeah, okay, sorry.
Because if the parents aren't genuinely interested or concerned about their child's education,
Right.
then their child's gonna fail.
Okay.
Because the work isn't getting done, the parent doesn't care, so
Right,
they're gonna
right,
fail.
Right. Yeah.
But, however, in this day and age, the kids are so, I don't want to say bad, but they lack self-control. So,
Or
the
you could
teachers
say
get
it's
to the-
only one parent household, a lot of them, and the mama got to work 30 hours a day, so she's
yes.
not at home as much. So what it's gonna be? Either me be broke and my child be smart now, or I'm about to go make this $12.50 at Walmart. Which one you think you got to provide?
Right,
so,
right.
It go both ways, I guess.
But as a teacher, I say
You can only do so much as a
yes,
teacher.
but some teachers have let these kids fail as well because, like, if you work in a neighborhood such as Price Hill, where
right.
they're less fortunate, poverty
Right.
level.
And some, because some
so
ways.
the teacher is like giving them the bare minimum.
Right.
The effort is not there.
Mm.
Like, they're like, whatever, they ain't gonna learn nothing.
Oh, so you think there's some schools out there in certain neighborhoods that's like, look where we at.
Yes.
Wow.
They're like, we're just happy that they're here to come eat breakfast and lunch.
They quiet. Okay, here you go.
Yes. Yes.
plus B equals C. Get
Yes.
out the door.
Yes.
Okay? Because
Absolutely.
I ain't got
I
time.
don't want you back in my room next year, so I'm giving you a passing grade so you can go to the next one and get out of my class.
If you think, what do you say to a parent who suspect that type of school? Get your child out of the school?
Absolutely.
Whether it's CPS, whether it's
find you
whatever
another school that shows care about your child.
Because at the end of the day, the
there
education...
are definitely teachers out there like that.
Right. Okay. So you think no matter what, so primarily the education, the teacher is supposed to help, but at the end of the day, it's that parent to get that child to the right teacher that's going to get them to the next level.
Absolutely. And some kids who lack self-control, depending on the teacher, they'll still perform well for that teacher. So definitely you want a teacher who genuinely shows that they care about your child as an individual and not just, I got 25 people in here, I'm just trying to get through the day.
Okay.
So when you have a teacher that cares, even the worst kids to somebody else could be perfect for that teacher.
Okay. All right. Look at you. Okay. Look, you think, okay, you go, girl. Look, educated answer. I'm a teacher. You see, throw it up, bear catch. They still whack. Okay. So, this has been another episode of Thinking It's the Problem. Why? Thinking It's My Problem. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube. We're not on Snapchat because there's no point in being on Snapchat. And I mean, that's for the younger kids. You probably got kids that be on Snapchat in the middle of the class. 5th graders all on the cell phones and all of that, doing the most. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, this has nothing to do with what we talked about, but Surviving R. Kelly is on Netflix. I don't know why you can't Netflix and chill when Surviving R. Kelly. You meet a nice young lady, you wanna, yeah, baby, let's lay on the couch. But nah, cause Surviving R. Kelly's on and he's raping and peeing on people and all of that. So that's kind of a buzzkill. Just want to throw that out there. Anything you'd like to add, Miss Thomas? I'd like to thank you for being on my podcast.
Thank you, Mr. J City, for having me.
Okay. See you next time. Peace, Punch, Captain Crunch. And remember, thinking is my problem. Why? Thinking is my problem. Peace. And as always, I'm out.